Hey, what's up guys? In this video I'm going to be demonstrating and applying a technique called throwing. And throwing is used quite a bit in the, I guess, pop and rock world. But I'm going to apply it to a synth in techno. But you can apply this to any genre. But this is something that you can use to have a more interesting and evolving sound. So basically what throwing is you have an effects channel, and when you have a vocal or whatever, like this is the example in the pop world, you have a vocal or whatever during like the verse, it's not going into it, and then you throw it when it's in like the chorus through that effect. So then the chorus is more, I guess, memorable or whatever, blah blah blah. But there's a really interesting thing that you can do, and what better genre, the genre known for its creative freedom, techno. So basically I have this looping thing right here. I'll turn off automation. I have this, right? Not too fancy, it's just I made this sound in a previous video, but this is just a square wave, very short envelope, and a minimal amount of reverb, and these are the MIDI notes. Feel free to copy them and follow along. So I'm going to be setting up some channels off to the side. So insert channel, and the input will be the Serum 564. So this channel will go into this. I don't want this post mixer, I want this post effects. And I want it in. So now if I just solo this, right, the Serum is being played in this channel, being output, but before it's output, it's actually sent to this channel as well, and then they both go into the fader, things like that. Classic, or not classic, elementary Ableton routing. So what can we do here? So I want to put in a utility, like so, and I want this utility to be 0, like negative infinity dB. So basically now, it's silent. So now I want to add in a reverb, set the wet dry to that as an example. I'll just turn off utility so we can hear it. And yeah, maybe I'll make that a little bit louder. Right, that has a nice little ring to it. So I'm going to turn this utility back on. Right, cool. So what do I do now? Well, I'm going to automate that utility on and off. So when it's on, no sound's going through, and then when it's off, sound goes through, but only briefly. So I'll give you an example of what that does. So I have my little drawing thing by pressing B. The utility device on is selected. You can see that there, and I'll just do that. Let's see what that sounds like. Oops. Right, that's an interesting example. It might be a little too loud actually, and I want to give it more of a decay time. Open this up. Right, so there's a little bit of an accent in there. And yeah, let's just do some more stuff. Maybe I'll just have that. I'm going to duplicate this, and I'm going to right click here and delete all automation, and then get rid of that reverb, and then get rid of that utility. I'm going to add in a simple delay, then bring that up like so, and let's see what that sounds like with that off. Give more feedback. Three. All right, so let's do that now. Show automation, and I'll do like the same thing. right? And that adds a lot of movement, and it's kind of not challenging, but it's a little odd to get it to work. Right, and then you can EQ these with ease to make them fit in. You can do some stuff with side chaining as well, and the sky is the limit essentially. But let's get more meat in there. Right, you get the idea, right? And what else can you add? Let's see here. Let's duplicate, and we will delete that automation. And let's see here. You know what? You can just add things your heart's content. Let's add a ping pong delay with a longer kind of ring out. What that sounds like. Yeah, something like that maybe. That might do the trick. And yeah, if we get kind of lost, you can always have the device on overlay here. And let's do that. Get that up there. And let's try something new here. Something like, what did you use? Frequency shifter, maybe? That might be a little... Right, and then let's group these all together, and then group those together, and then there you have it. You have like your little friendly group, and then you can listen to these. Right, and EQ appropriately. What else can you do? Add some compression, or yeah, a little bit of compression maybe. And then, yeah, why not some sidechain compression just to tighten it all together, and that'll be a 6 arm. And from there, we just kind of add a compressor there. I really should be using a glue compressor as well. If I can find it. There we are. We're getting there. We're getting there. And yeah, I would just EQ a little bit too. And yeah, you know what? I'm going to get wrapped up in here, but you get the idea. And you can do all sorts of stuff with this. You feel free to name them all, and you don't have. You can have them constantly changing throughout the track. And yeah, what this does is just it basically makes it a little more interesting, in my opinion. And yeah, takes a little bit of wrestling though, but you'll get it. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you learned stuff. Take care and have a good one.